Well, you got to know that the day coming. Everybody working, getting paid. I say it all the time. Everybody working, getting paid. Everybody working, getting paid. Whatever you do in the dark and to come to the light.
Yeah.
I tell all you men to walk around and live how y'all supposed to live or whatever. Now, do I agree with the way Shauna did it? And I'll call her if I got to call and talk with her? No, that ain't how I do it. But, you know, everybody different, you know. She got her reasons why she did what she did. You feel me? And I got my reasons why I don't do what I do. You know. And see, this what makes y'all be thinking that them be the only girls fucking. I've been fucking for over a decade. I just want to say this so that y'all understand how I work. Yeah, if you've been following me for years, you know I'm just walking into Hollywood, and Hollywood has done open their doors up for me, and I'm doing my Hollywood shit. But before I was Hollywood, I was all. I also was BigDickBitch.com. I also was these things. So some nigga was fucking me. You know, I've lived better than the average motherfucker. I ain't worked since I was 23 years old. I've drove numerous Mercedes Benz. I got a BMW now, a brand new one that wasn't no miles on the bitch.
But that's not for fucking though, man. The Benz ain't for fucking.
The BMW was a little bit for I'd use some of that money. But I just want y'all to know, you know, I have dealt with NFL, NBA, blue collar, white collar, all of this type of stuff. That's not the way that I handle my business. And, you know, I'm not saying that that's the right way. You know, I'm not saying it's the wrong way. Who's to say what's the right way and the wrong way when a motherfucker tired of the feelings being stepped and walked over? I don't have feelings to be stepped and walked over, you know, when it comes down to that. As long as my coin was right, the sex was out of sight, and so was he. The money stopped coming. We ain't got to talk no more. I ain't running to the internet about you, nigga. We ain't got that problem. Because one thing I don't want, and Shauna, if you're watching this ain't directed to you, but it's just about the situation. One thing that I don't want in my career is me being attached to a scandal like that. As a trans woman, that's just my feelings as a trans woman. These are my feelings as a trans woman. What I don't want for me. You get what I'm saying? This is why I don't indulge in stuff like that. If I open up my inbox, you hoes' eyes will fall out your head. I've already told Oliver and Chi-Chi, if something happened to me, get the phone, run the bitch over, destroy, delete. 2 D's, destroy, delete, destroy, delete, destroy. Run the bitch over 100 times if you got to with a tractor trailer. But don't let none of the messages, none of the stuff get out. I wasn't having no scandals like that in life, and I ain't having them in the afterlife. I ain't got time to be.
They will fall.
I ain't got time to be rolling over the cloud while I'm over there singing with Whitney and Natalie Cole, smoking a joint with them hoes. Trying to wake up Michael Jackson because he's still asleep, and Prince running around there with them heels on, punching holes in the clouds to be disturbed with these whispers up to heaven. I ain't got time for it. But that was what she chose. That's the route that she chose. So let's dissect it.
All
righty. You know, I'm not going to act like I don't know. I didn't know these things were going on. You know, since it's out there, I did. I saw it with my eyes. Like, you know, I have a relationship with Shauna, and I remember she called me one night and they was talking, and I was like, "Girl, I ain't want to see and be involved in any of that shit. I just was like, girl, okay." Because that ain't my thing. That's not like what I want to do. I'm not excited about those. I already know what industry men do. And ladies, by now, if you don't know what industry men do, God damn it, you should know. If you go out there and you lay your head on a chopping block about any man, you're going to lose your head. My mama told me, believe half of what you see and none of what you hear. A wise person would tell you, believe half of what you see and none of what you hear. And we see each and every day men who are identified as straight men telling you how they hate punks. You see men who identify as straight men every single day telling you how they don't like transgenders. You see men telling you who identify as straight every day, who are the most vocal about this stuff every single day, telling you how they'll kill a punk. They'll kill a punk, they'll slice a punk, they'll stab a punk. This is what they'll do to a punk. You see this every day. And then you see a whole life situation just unfold. And then you blame the girl. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this with conviction. Okay? I'm going to say this, y'all, and I'm going to say this with conviction. It's not us, the transsexuals, that need to stop fooling these men. It's those men that need to stop fooling y'all. I'm going to say it again. It's not us, the transsexuals, that need to stop fooling men. It's the men that need to stop fooling y'all. I'm going to turn around again. Because somebody ain't getting that. Somebody not receiving that. Somebody's not absorbing that. Somebody's not applying that to their life. Someone is not putting that in their spirit and understanding that this is something that you need to accept. It's not the men that need to stop fooling. It's not the transsexuals that need to stop fooling the men. It's the men that need to stop fooling y'all. Okay, Creflo, baby. You got to. So you got to stop believing. I tell y'all this all the goddamn time. Every time we talk about some shit like this, I tell you all the time. I'll never not say it. You mean to tell me out of all the lies that this nigga tell you, and the one time that he tell you he didn't know, you believe him? Use the fool. Out of all the times that these men done told y'all lie after lie after lie after lie, you done caught him lying. You done seen him lying. You done been through his phone and he lying. He laying his phone on the face down and you turn it over. It's a bitch texting him. He lying. I don't know her. He lying. And you lying to me. And the one time that he tell you he didn't know, you believe him? You got to stop with the shenanigans. You got to stop it. You got to stop with the shenanigans. A real nigga don't give a fuck. He don't give a damn. He ain't worried about if you a chick with a dick, a chick without it, or whatever. He ain't worried about it. You know, he is a real nigga, don't give a damn about that stuff. Oh, you gay, that's your thing. The most vocal ones that I have seen that have used fag, punk, tranny, dick sucker, homosexual, gay, faggot, all the things, the ones I have lived my life. I've been here almost 45 years. I done been here almost 45 years. A few months, it'll be 45 years. All the time I done been here, I done seen it with my eyes. It was all a lie. She lied. It was all a lie.
So was Benzino like that? Benzino?
You didn't see him reading the other day talking about
yeah,
he was talking about because you know his daughter was talking about how anybody could be around somebody. But you know, here's the thing. And what I gotta say about this is I have to say that dealing with trans women, men are not, I tell y'all this all the time too.
What?
Dealing with trans women, men ain't gonna identify as gay. They're not gonna identify as homosexual, no matter how much you tell them that we got dicks and titties. They're not gonna say they're gay. They're not gonna identify that they're gay. They're not. They're not. Ladies, here's a hard truth that you gotta swallow. If you're out here in the world and you fucking a man, it's a possibility he done been on the other side of the street. Deal with it. It's a possibility that he ain't within the natural order of things. Get used to it. I'm so sorry. It's a new day. Instagram turned everything around. Get mad at Zuckerberg. Don't be mad at me. Get mad at pictures and filters and all types of shit that draw. You know men is fucking. You know men like that fuck. When Adam was laying down in the Garden of Eden and he was naming all them animals, he looked down and his dick was hard. All them animals was riding and humping and recreating each other in this bitch, and he had to name each and every one of them motherfuckers that came out. And he looked up at God and said, God, do you see you gave me this dick and this hard? Ain't nobody riding me. He put that nigga to sleep, and when he woke up, a bitch was on him riding him. Hi, I'm Eve. Hi. 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 And men been fucking ever since.
Oh. Oh my goodness. Yes, ma'am.
Men be fucking. So you know what you got to do? You know God put a piece of his rib in your ass. So that means you got to be fucking too. God damn it. You better be fucking too.